Alright, this is tour 2 of, or part 2 of my favorite Minecraft map. And as you can see, new pet. You can start seeing few changes to my house actually. I decided to make a little work tent outside, as well as a little fire pit. And there's a mushroom cow? Start looking over the edge, you can see if some changes I've made, additions. So yes, the hub has actually suffered some changes. So I guess first things first, the initial fault. Quick changes I made, added a lot more lights to light up the area. I altered my giant lighthouse up there, or beacon. And here's the first new alteration, big alteration. It's a time-lapse fountain. So during the day, the water pours out north-south. During the night, it pours out east-west. Just did that just for fun. The second newest, actually, that I just made is this little 3-building apartment complex with NPCs. Since I don't have any active villages that I have yet to find, I decided to just build a small one. Now, I have plans in the future to link this with this island via a bridge and construct a secondary village over here. And see how fun it could be watching people walk back and forth. Small little change. I decided to have this get supported. So I built little little pillars and such. Not that big a deal. Added in a small little forest to test what type of trees we got. And then we start seeing the new additions. The first thing is a little campfire setting amongst the trees. And then we got a quick change. I made the greenhouse literally a greenhouse. And here's something. Just a standalone solar panel. But it lights that up as well as everything else down here. Yes, it's a mess, but this little redstone circuit that I made actually helps light everything up. So now everything turns on at night. So even all the small little ground lights that I have, even Golem Springs is lit up at night. Alright, so now we go to the newest buildings. We'll start with the simplest of them all, my storage building. Nothing big, just a building to use to store equipment and such, in case I ever decide to go full-on survival on this level. Second would be my Nether portal room. Nothing special, just my portal. Now, this is the newest building I just finished constructing. It's the Ender portal room. have yet to go there in this level. I don't really want to, actually. I want to keep the Ender Dragon alive. And then here is my newest arena. I took it from when they did the pit on Achievement Hunter. But this one is more of a survival, automated survival. I don't want to set it off because it's slightly annoying to fix. You hit this button, you go in, it sets off a redstone circuit underneath the ground, and it triggers wave after wave after wave after wave of bad guys. And it's an indefinite wave. So, it won't stop until you go on peaceful and then break the circuit. Here it is. It's a very simple circuit, like I said. Here's where it gets triggered. There's the pressure plate right on that top of that. It goes this way. Up here. And then it lights off these buddies, and they'll let out their bad guys, and it'll come over here and do the same over here. And if you really wanted to be mean to someone, you can have somebody hit the button even longer, and it'll release a secondary redstone, and it will allow the waves to go even quicker. So, that's pretty much all the new buildings in the HUD. Like I said, it's not that much of a change. I altered like a few things, broke out some glass, changed out some glass again. Like now this has a red glass instead of just plain old glass. Here's the orange tint right here. The museum, nothing special still. Still got everything in here. Chickens. I did, however, I think, yeah. I did change. You can see some remnants of my old portal room that I had hidden away. It's still functional. All you have to do is activate it. But it's underwater, right here. All you gotta do is hop right in, activate the portal, and you're good to go. It's really convenient because it's really close to my underwater city, or my underwater house. The farm. My underwater farm, which is actually doing pretty well. A little experiment, I wanted to see if I can have a farm underwater. Apparently you can. It was buggy originally, but now it's fixed. Here's the airlock. We already did the exploration of the house. That got new windows, and that's about it. I don't think I altered anything else in there. I think this is one of the ways you can actually get in too. No, it's not. It's the other one near the house. There it is. The natural way you could actually get into my house. Just come down this way. See? And then there you go. Climb right up in. Yeah, I did actually alter a little bit. I put a lot more paintings up to try and cover everything. Oh, that got broken. Gotta fix that. So, you can go up here and see the fact that I changed out the window colors to make it blue. There's the old map. Oops, wrong way. It'd be easier to go this way. Ooh, the sun's setting. We could probably get to see my city at night. All nice and glowy. Of course, there's the tower, or my lighthouse. I think there's only one other change I made, but it's nothing that big a deal. It's just I moved my testing grounds down south to the desert. But that's about it. I know it's a quick video, but it's nice to see I'm actually making some progress in actually building up this house, or this world. We get to watch this change. And all the lights come out. Oh, it's still saying so. It'll be a little bit. If anybody wants to know how I constructed any of this, just ask and I'll either show you or tell you. There we go. See, it just switches over. It's more lit to allow less bad guys spawning, even though they spawn still. And I think that's actually one of the cows that I had spawned up on my house up top. He jumped off. There's also a chicken right here. That one also was up there. And there should be a sheep running around too. There he is. And that sheep, they all jumped off my perch. There was a squid too, but I think he got squished. But that's it. So nothing big has really changed other than the additions of the 4 buildings and the little village over there. And the fountain and a lot more lights to keep everything up. But there you go. Whoops. The HUD all nice and bright during night. Oh, and we can make Atlantis, the Pyramid of Atlantis, disappear. And there it goes. It's always cool to come over here and watch that just pour over. I guess while I'm out, I will go and show you guys my testing facility. I still haven't figured out what's wrong with it. The redstone seems to be acting a lot slower down there than it did at the HUD. So a lot of the little things I was planning on doing, I can't accurately test them. I know it's a good distance. There's a reason why I did this. I didn't want my testing zone to be near a place where people would like to go and hang out with if I ever put this up on a server again. There it is. I guess I should, after I head back, I'll head back and show you guys what I did in the Nether. But yeah, you can see something. I had a house here. I was going to test and see if I can build a wooden house and then have a little redstone gun. And it shoots down fireballs and pretty much catches the whole house on fire. And then that was going to be the opposite, where you walked in, set off a redstone trap, and the house burned from underneath. So, but like I said, the redstones aren't being nice enough. One of the neat little caves I discovered. And yes, this is a natural cave. The ice froze over. They spawned with just the ice